Welcome to my Hebrew channel, Mielabraika. Today I'm looking at an interesting king of Judah, Jehoshaphat. This is Jehovah Judges. He was one of the more interesting kings of Judah. There were times that he would uh, ally himself with the king of Israel, Ahab. That ended in disaster. It was a bad idea to hook up with an evil person. But there were times in his life when Jehovah was most certainly protected Jehoshaphat from very, very difficult circumstances. So it's an interesting events in the life of Jehoshaphat. I'm studying him because of the name. In the Hebrew language, the name Jehoshaphat has the full to Jehovah, or Jehovah, the first three letters of the Tetragrammaton, Yod He Vav. The second He has been assimilated. So you have Jehoshaphat, Jehovah judges. The divine name is used very openly here, and this is one of the rationales I give for using it and such with the pronunciation Jehovah. It's because Jehoshaphat and Yehoshua and so forth, these are well-known combined names that include the divine name of Jehovah. The AO, that is the Shavah Holam sequence, suggests a participial action. It's just the sound of it makes something that's a constant action. And so this is something that Jehovah is doing constantly. Jehovah judges, he judges in a very constant fashion. And the name also then is a constant reminder of us that we are always under the judgment of Jehovah. So Jehoshaphat. Start with First Kings 15:24, and Asa slept with his fathers and was buried with his fathers in the city of David, his father, three times. Avotav, Aviv, and Jehoshaphat, his son, reigned in his place. Asa was a mixed bag of things. Sometimes at the end, yes, he was faithful to God, but there were times he certainly wasn't. Yishkav, and then he slept or lay down. Yishkav, Asa, and Aleph seen Aleph Samik Aleph Asa, name, proper name. Im avotav with his fathers Kaber, Im avotav Be'ir David Aviv, Yemeloch Yehoshaphat Beno Tachta. So, and then he lay down. Asaph lay down in death. Im avotav with his fathers, and he's buried. Yekaber Im avotav with his fathers. Beir in the city of David. Aviv. Incidentally, those tombs are very interesting to visit even to this day. Aviv. V'yamolech Yehoshaphat beno tachtav. 1 Samuel 24, verse 12, it's the whole matter of the use of a verb here, yishpot, okay, yishpot. So yishpot Jehovah, so yishpot Jehovah benecha, beneni, benecha, u nekhamani Jehovah mimecha, yadi lo techye bacha, bach. Yishpot, this is he judge, may he judge, Yishpot, Jehovah, Beni, between me and between you, Nekmu, and avenge, then Jehovah avenge, Mimecha, against you, but contrasting Vav here, Yadi, lo, not, and my hand not, Tehi will be feminine noun, feminine verb here because Yad is feminine. Tehye, Bach, against, my hand will not be against you. And this is an oath sworn to another person. And Yehoshaphat ben Shiloshim ve'hamesh shana be'malcho ve'ashrim ve'hamesh shana malach ve'Yerushalayim ve'shem imo Azuba bat Shilhi. Jehoshaphat, son of, and this is son of, aged of Shiloshim, that is 30, Hamesh, 35 years. And he reigned, okay, Bamalcho, that he reigned. Be'ashrim, this is 20, Be'hamesh Shana, 20 and 5 years, 25 years. Malach reigned Be'Yerushalayim, okay, that he was reigning in Jerusalem. Shem, a name, Imo, of his mother, Azubah. Azuv would be power. Ba, please bring power. Azubah. But daughter of Shilhi, of to being sent or being prosperous, Shilhi. So, and this is Jehoshaphat was 35 years old and began to reign. He reigned for 35 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Azubah, the daughter of Shilhi. When the mother of a king of Judah is mentioned by name, the son usually is faithful to Jehovah. The influence of a mother on the development of her children is very important for the subsequent behavior of these children, especially in regard to whether they serve God or not. Now, Vehi, Yehoaim, Jehoshaphat, and then Jehovah was with Jehoshaphat, Ki Halech, Vederche, David, Aviv, Ha-Rishonim, because he walked in the ways of David, his father, Berushanim, as at the start, at the beginning, early times. Roshanim. Rosh is developed from the head, Rosh from the head of things. Okay? Roshanim, from the heads of things. Velo, and not Deresh did not seek Lebalim. He did not seek after the Baals, the Balim. Masculine plural Baal here. Matthew 7, 1 through 5, Jesus, of course, teaching, do not judge so that you won't be judged. Shabbat, for with the judgment you use, you'll be judged, and with the measure you use, will be measured to you. This day and age, people are doing a lot of judging, a lot of measuring. Just realize it all comes back to you. Why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but don't notice the log in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, and look, there's a log in your eye? Hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Jehoshaphat, Jehovah judges Jehoshaphat. Jesus reminds us we should not judge others because we become used to our own hidden sins. We hide our sins under a cloak of self-righteous religious showmanship. We cannot see the heart of our brother. We must consider correcting our own sins before we concern ourselves about the sins of those around us. Jehoshaphat. Jehovah judges perfectly because he sees the heart, and we must always leave judgment of all the evil things that happen in this world to the judgment of Jehovah. So God bless, and until the next time.